Hey guys, Miss G here. So last video, we got our drawing further prepped by getting our pipe assemblies in place and locating our main. So now we're going to get our branches set up and figure out how to connect them to the main. On the screen, I have the plan that I'm going to use today to show you the best way to connect to the main. And I also have over here the horizontal to vertical fitting connections and the vertical to horizontal connections that I showed you last video as well. So let's go ahead and get started. So if you take a look here, here's where we figured out the main would be best. And we'll take a look at some of our fittings. As you know from your fitting identification, this is our combo, and it's shown up there on the chart as well. And our reducing combo, not to be confused with a reducing sanitary tee. They're very similar. So the whole reason for using a combo is the long curving sweep here. It keeps any waste from getting caught and bogging up in the curve when it connects with a main. Sanitary tee doesn't do that. That's why it's a vertical fitting. It stays in the vertical because the gravity will help it go down when it connects. It doesn't have that when it's in the horizontal here. So best way to look at that is these can be used in the vertical to horizontal, and they can also be used in the horizontal to horizontal. These horizontal to vertical here, this is the only place those santees can be used. They have a restriction. So they're only on this chart. Anything that's used in the vertical to horizontal can also be used in the horizontal to horizontal. That's not specified here, but it is true. So let's take a look at our biggest connection first. That's our water closet. We can connect that with a combo, and that will go right on here like that. Or we can use the Y. And if we use the Y, I'll show you this pipe back a little bit. Put it here and put an 1/8 bend on the end. And then we just need a little piece of pipe in the middle. And that would work out well too. Now we'll take a look at our lavatory. Now, it's a 2-inch pipe. So it's going to need a 2-inch branch. And it's going to need to connect into something that will go from the 2-inch to the 3-inch. So we have the reducing combo here. That'll make a great connection. So we'll keep our vent on line here. Now I'm just putting some pipe here to make some branch connections to show you what could be used. You may connect however you see fit. And this is just my example. Now over here on our bathtub, we know once we get past this Y or combo, whichever you use, that the pipe's no longer going to be 3 inches. So we'll likely have to reduce it. So putting a reducer after it would be ideal. There's nothing else there. So the next thing we're going to do is look for a way to get from here to here. We could use a street 1/8 bend and another 1/8 bend, and we'd have a perfect connection. So now you have the way to connect all your branches. And it looks pretty good. We've got it flowing all the way through here, all the way down. We have our branch connections, and we would have the location of our main. No, it wouldn't be 3 inches all the way down, but we would have one more connection here. That one more thing we really need in any house. We got a 2-way clean out. The point of the 2-way clean out is if there were a clog in the main, it could be snaked from outside. So we don't want to forget this. And this is what the 2-way clean out looks like. And they could clean it from outside and snake the pipe in both directions, whether the clog is out to the street or into the house. So we're going to put that on the outside. So that will go right here. Now, I don't have all the little pieces in here. We're going to work on that next. And I'll get you fast forward video of me assembling it. It'd be kind of slow to watch me put it all together. But you have the gist of how that goes. And like I said, you can put this together in whichever manner you see fit. Put that together in the fittings that work for you. Make sure you're following the charts of what goes where. And you have it. So next we'll go through putting it together, fast forward, and we'll go on to the vent. Now one more thing I wanted to cover for you, and that's the importance of this little guy right here. So this is your P-trap. Your P-trap is underneath your bathtub or your shower. Now, the purpose of this little guy right here is he keeps 2 inches of water in the trap. That weir here holds 2 inches of water, and what that does is blocks out the sewer gas from coming back through the system, and it keeps out the sewer gas from getting into your house, and keeps the system safe. So, although this is a sewer pipe system here, it holds a 2-inch water seal in here. So as water flows through it, it'll keep that here and keep all the dangerous gases out of your house. And the vent system allows all the gases out while water flows through, so it still functions properly. And it protects those gases, keeps those gases from coming into the house. Your water closet has an integral S-trap in it, and that'll keep out the gases. And up here on this T, that will be where you hook up the P-trap for your lavatory. And they all do a little bit of protecting for you and keeping you safe. And we'll go into more of that when we build up the vent system later. But this one's located below the floor. So I wanted you to know about that one. Alright guys, so we got the start of the system here. I'll put this together on fast forward for you. Have some fun with it. And see you again soon.